Tszyu, the new name that seems to be making a little bit of buzz now since he beat Tony Harrison. So Tszyu is very confident in himself after that Tony Harrison win. But how does Tszyu fare against the other 154 pounders, man? I want to get y'all opinion on that, man. So I'm gonna run through some of the top dudes or what I think would happen if he fought them. I'm gonna leave Charlo out because I have a prediction video coming for that. But let's run through a few of the 154 pounders, man. Got Brian Castano. That'll be a fight full of fireworks. But I think ultimately, Brian Castano's style probably could cause some trouble for Tszyu. His speed, definitely his speed, and he's a pressure fighter as well. That fight, you'll probably see them in the pocket a lot. You'll see them in the pocket a lot. Tszyu's inside game is pretty good. Needs some work, but it's pretty good. Pretty decent inside game. Like he's only been boxing pro for what, 6 years, I think? 7 years. So he got some things he still need to work on, Tszyu, but I think ultimately he probably stops Brian Castano late fashion. Tszyu versus gosh, man, I just had his name. I just was about to say it. Erickson Lubin. I think Erickson Lubin is a warrior, absolute monster in his own fashion. Sometimes that could be for his own good, as we saw in the Sebastian Fedorov fight. Lubin has the power. He has some pop to keep Tszyu honest. But ultimately, Erickson Lubin's chin might be a little suspect. Now, at first, you know how it is with me when it comes to chinny. I look at it like if a boxer get tapped and you start seeing him, his legs go from under him just from getting tapped, he might be a little chinny. And accumulation of punches and then you start seeing the wobble, I don't consider that chinny. But I see Erickson Lubin get hit too many times for the first time by a fighter and got wobbled. He got wobbled by Jason Rosario. He got wobbled by Terrell Gausha. You know, so I'm like, okay, his chin might be a little suspect. He got popped one good time the first time by Sebastian Fedorov. Same thing. So I think Erickson Lubin might have a suspect chin. So Tszyu is definitely is going to check his chin. He might just get him out of there too. I got Tszyu knocking out Erickson Lubin as well. Sebastian Fedorov. That might be a very, very interesting fight. Tszyu doesn't have the speed like that. That would be another cagey fight, right? Inside game. Sebastian Fedorov's inside game is much better than Tszyu's. That's a very dangerous fight for Tszyu and a very dangerous fight for Sebastian Fedorov. That fight, I got Sebastian Fedorov in that fight. I don't know about knockout. We don't know how good Tszyu could take a punch yet either. That's another thing. Tszyu's been down. Fedorov's been down. So that's good. They have that experience. Okay, so they have that. They faced a little bit of adversity at least. Okay, but as far as the fight goes, I see Sebastian Fedorov outboxing him. Probably he could possibly stop him if Tszyu doesn't have a chin. We don't know yet. You know what I mean? But if he has a chin, it goes to the cards. If he doesn't, he gets stopped. But any way you put it, Sebastian Fedorov wins that fight. Who else is at 154, man? 154 is kind of like, you know, dry, man. So those are only the real top names that really come to mind for me at 154. You got Arasandi Lara. I think he's at 154, right? That might be a little difficult fight for Tszyu. I'm not even sure if Tszyu has the skill set to beat Arasandi Lara. I think Lara beats him, and I think Sebastian Fedorov beats him. But I think he knocks out Erickson Lubin, and he knocks out Brian Castano. And I think everybody else probably at 154. Some of the mid-tier guys, he smokes them too. But anyway, let me know what you think about Tszyu. How does he fare against the top 154 pounders? It's your boy, Rebel Life Boxing. Get back to me. Let me know what you think. I'll catch y'all later. Peace out.